What up, big time gang? Another unboxing, another watch highly anticipated, and once again, customer service at Aragon is amazing. But let's rip this bad boy open and get right into this. So, this is a limited edition, another SII movement, but this one is a special movement. It's not the NH35. It's not the NH36. This is the NE20. If you're not familiar with that, it's auto day of the week, date with the power reserve. Box out the way. Make sure we're right side up. Got that wing engineered. Bam! I'm super excited to get this piece. So sorry if I'm all over the place or a little extra hyper. Get rid of that invoice. You guys don't need to see that. Booyah! There she is. 50 millimeter Enforcer automatic. Limited edition power reserve right there. Let's see, we got the power reserve, the date, and the day of the week on the dial. Now, not only is it all that, but scissor clasp, diver's lock, and limited edition. Let's find that number right here. Number 1, baby. Number 1 out of 50. That's what I'm talking about. Love it. My first number 1 ever. Big shout out to Christina from Aragon. Big shout out to Wing. I am super pumped. Super duper pumped. So for some of you that have number 1s, no big deal. A number 1 out of 50 for me, huge deal. So great big shout out to Aragon and their team. Christina especially, she always takes care of me. And this watch is super dope. We're gonna unwrap it after the intro and get right into this bad boy. But look at your boy with a number 1. Feels good, gotta tell you. Alright, so we're back. Booyaka. Look at this beauty here. So this is my first of an NE20. I don't own another watch with this movement in it. This is a SII 29 jewel automatic NE20 with the power reserve, day and date. Super dope movement. Love the colors on the dial. Really makes the dial pop because it's just a black dial. I went with the black because I'm a man of little color. I like most of my stuff bland. They had a lime green and a purple also. That's what Aragon was offering on this limited edition. But I went black because black goes with everything. And of course you got a few colors in here that could tie into whatever you're wearing as well. But I figured black was the best for me. So the NE57 that came out at the same time has different colored bezels, where the NE20, all 3 of them were stainless steel bezels, and I prefer that as well. And then we've got the all brushed case and bracelet, the helium release valve. Just a killer looking watch. Crown at the 4 o'clock, which you know I love. I love that Aragon does that often. Got a little crown guard here. Got the 2 holes in it for aesthetics. Just so it's not just a bump, it actually has, you know, some kind of features on it, which is super cool. But so we're going to get the plastic off and size this bad boy. Now, I'm going to show you the case back here in a minute. Once I get it opened up, get it all unwrapped, because that's the best part of this watch for me, is the case back, and you'll see why. Peel this plastic off. This is my watch and it's not going nowhere. There's no need to keep plastic on it. I'm a wearer, like you guys know. As soon as I get something, I wear it. So let's see where that number's at. So limited edition, number 1 out of 50. You see that there? Right there. Number 1. My first number 1 ever on a watch. Super stoked on that. So Aragon Enforcer, wing engineered Sii Ne20 29 joules Japanese movement. Limited edition, number 1 out of 50. The stainless steel sapphire crystal. And then model number is A423. So this watch has it all, and the price that Wing dropped it on, super dope price. So I had to have one. So there it is. Now let's size it. This also has other features too. The scissor clasp, dive lock. I mean, this thing's got it all. Sapphire crystal, limited edition out of 50, and of course I got the number 1, which makes me super happy. That black dial with the colors just looks super good. Screw down crown, lume on the crown. Just a super dope watch. Helium release valve, and I like the way the bracelet tapers. I'm all about the way the bracelet looks on my wrist right at the beginning. And this is nice and chunky and then tapers down to like 24 millimeters. But it looks super good. So we're going to do the famous count the links. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're even. So I'm going to take out 2. I haven't even put this on my wrist yet. I'm guessing 2 should be enough. Normally that's the way I do my sizings, is 2 links normally for a watch, and it fits me just right. So we'll try 2. If we have to take out a third, we'll take out a third. But we'll shoot for 2 first. Now you'll see this is more average of a bracelet than some of the Aragons I've been featuring on the channel lately, like the C Charger Generation 2, like the Millipede. This one is more of just your regular cotter pin type bracelet, and which is cool. I mean, you buy watches for all different kinds of reasons. Obviously, I love the bracelets on the Millipede, the C Charger Generation 1, Generation 2. Those are super unique. I love them. But something like this that packs such a punch with everything else, it doesn't need that bracelet to make it desirable. So this watch, just the way it is perfect. And I super dig it. So I'm just following the arrows. And like I said, I'm only taking out 2 links. So I just hit out 2 pins and then we're good to go. So take the 2 pins out. And then put 1 back in. Now I'm pushing it in a little bit, but I'm not, tapping it in with the extra little love taps I always give, because I want to make sure it fits me first before I go the extra mile to get it to fit, or get it all nice and snug, and then it doesn't fit me right. So that actually fits perfect with 2 links out. Boom. Look at that beauty there. And we'll wind it up right now so it's actually ticking. But man, I am so happy with this watch. Aragon has not failed me once, man. Every time I get an Aragon piece, I'm in love. And I feel like it just keeps getting better. Those of you that have been collecting Aragon for years, and even Android, you guys already know. You know, I don't. I'm learning as I go, because I'm new to Aragon. I've had Aragons in the past, but never been into collecting them like I am now. And I've been, you know, getting one after another lately, and the quality is bar none. You know, top grade quality. I like the difference in movements. A lot of SII movements, but they're quality SII movements. They're 29 joules, man. I mean, come on, that's above a Sellita SW500. That's above a lot of, even I think the Valjean is even 29 joule. So, I mean, you're getting up there in joule count. I love that Aragon's, most of their watches, if not all the newer ones lately, are all automatic. And if they are using a quartz, it's like an 8040N. You know, they're using autos, which is just, I prefer autos nowadays. Battery changes get to be redundant and are not as fun when you do them over 100 watches in a year or something like that, you know. So okay, so now we're winding up. You can see the power reserve actually increasing. Right now it's in the blue. We'll get it into the green before I stop winding so you guys can see that. And there we go, into the green. Okay, now I have no idea how to set this. We're gonna learn together. So it says we're on Friday. Today is actually Saturday. So I'm gonna do the 24-hour rotation. And there we go. And we're at 10 a.m. right now, Saturday morning. So we're gonna get ourselves to 10. And that thing spins like butter. And the date is actually the 30th, so the date is right there. So this was already preset for me before it was shipped, I'm sure, because everything's right. It just had stopped ticking. Power had run out, so it wasn't set properly anymore. But there it is. This thing is so gorgeous, man. But be happy for your boy, number 1. That's something that I've never owned on a watch, and I've never even been close. I think the lowest limited edition I've ever had was like a 7, and that was out of like 3,000. But a 1 out of 50, man. Oh, bro, I'm so pumped, so excited, so happy. So my first Enforcer, my first Aragon with a sapphire crystal, my first Aragon with the NE20. Then you've got the helium release valve. You've got the exhibition case back with that beautiful rotor back there. Just, man, this watch hits on all points. The scissor clasp, which, you know, I used to gripe about Aragon putting the stamp clasp in them. And then you've got the diver's lock as well. I mean, come on, man. You don't get no better. So, like I've been told many times before, I'm an enabler. If there's any left of these, you should pick one up for sure. But anyway, Tommy Big Time signing out. I will take some loom shots and some wrist shots, and I'll provide those for you here at the end of the video. But have a great day. Stay safe out there. And as always, God bless.
Better than the rest of them. Compare us to the best of them. Better than the rest of them. Compare us to the best of them. Know the name, know the game, know the pain, ayy. Know the name, know the game, know the pain, ayy. Know the name, know the game, know the pain, ayy. Know the name, know the game, know the pain, ayy. Better than the rest of them. compare us to the best of them. Better than the rest of them. Compare us to the best of them. Better than the rest of them. Compare us to the best of them. Better than the rest of them. Compare us to the best of them. Better than the rest of them. Compare us to the best of them. Better than the rest of them. Compare us to the best of them. Know the name, know the game, know the pain, ayy. Know the name, know the game, know the pain, ayy. Know the name, know the game, know the pain, ayy. Know the name, know the game, know the pain, ayy. Better than the rest of them. Compare us to the best of them. Better than the rest of them. Compare us to the best of them. Compare us to the best of them. Better than the rest of them. Compare us to the best of them. Better than the rest of them. Compare us to the best of them. Better than the rest of them.